I've got a few who are struggling to log in, but I've sent them the link. But I am recording this, so I'm going to send the recording as well to them. But thank you so much, guys, to who have joined us today. There's two from the Cornerstone group that said they couldn't come. One has an exam, the other one is not at home, but it's perfectly fine. I'm so glad that I could get time to record this video today. Hello. I'm so glad that I could come and record today's webinar. It's been a while. It's been a crazy time on my side, and I'm really sorry about that. But okay, let's get into it. So, if you don't mind, I forgot to put the mute rule. Can you please mute yourself, or I can mute you if you don't mind. Okay, done. Just so when you're rewatching the video, you're not getting distracted by someone else maybe who's talking in the background or things like that. Okay, so today's webinar is about building a strong email list for your business. So we're going to talk about email listing, and I know how some people look at email listing like it's old-fashioned, like it's like spam at this point, when you see an email from Woolworths or from a brand you signed up to get something like a 10% discount code from, and then they send another email campaign and it looks like spam. So today we're going to talk about that and how you can make that different for your business and why is it still important. So the most important two things we're going to talk about today is the importance of email listing and so growing your email list and also having a lead magnet. So we're going to talk about what are those things. I always struggle with this PowerPoint. Okay, so this is currently how my email list looks. This is just me being transparent with you guys. Again, you joined the group to know the ins and outs about growing a brand. Does it actually work? How long does it take? What would you say your recommendations are? All of that. The video I'm going to upload on the Cornerstone group this Saturday, so tomorrow, is how to list your product on Etsy. So I just really want to get back and put a lot of content out there that's going to be helpful for you guys to start your business, even if you start in January. Right now, just doing your research, writing all your points down, rewatching the webinars, and watching the content I'll be uploading, and then start your business like a challenge. Challenge yourself from January. But I want to tell you that it's possible. As you can see, my email list has grown to 9,077 customers, and I promise you it didn't happen overnight. I remember having one customer, and now I'm at 9,000 people, and it's literally all because of the type of product that you are putting out there. How is the product helpful? What is my story about the product, which we have spoken about, having a brand story and making sure that your product is, serving its purpose, adding value to someone's life. And the subscribers, which obviously you already know, I've got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, but also they kind of subscribers as well here on the email. So the email listing subscribers got to this much just because of the value, the content, the product. So you have to know that your product is serving its purpose and it's going to change someone's life. And I promise you your life will change as well. So I just wanted to show you how mine is looking and then get into the actual topic of today. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about mainly what is an email list. So I really hope you have your notebooks. As usual, I always say have your notebooks. I hope you're using one notebook for all these webinars and, the Cornerstone Creators Club content that I upload on YouTube, just because it's nice to have one notebook dedicated to your brand, your business, your goals. So today we're going to be talking about what is an email list, why an email list is essential for your business, why it's important, steps to start and grow your email list, what is a lead magnet and why do you need one, and also the best practices for email marketing success, so basically tips. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so what is an email list? So I wrote an explanation over there, but I'm also going to elaborate. So an email list is a collection of email addresses gathered from people who have expressed interest in a brand, a product, or a service and have opted in to receive communication. This list allows businesses to send targeted messages directly to subscribers who may include potential existing customers, partners, fans of the brand. Okay, so that is just a nice definition of what an email list is. I'm going to make an example as well. So Norma's Diary talks a lot about budgeting. But if I create a lead magnet about building a brand, starting a brand, building an online business, and you guys come in and subscribe to that topic, now I know that, okay, these 10 people that just subscribed to building a brand, I need to send them content or information about building a brand. So it is quite niched because of the lead magnet you fell for, you were interested in. So you expressed an interest in this certain lead magnet. If now I do another lead magnet about how to invest and people gravitate to that, 100 people gravitate to that, now I know that those 100 people I specifically need to send them information on investing, on building wealth, on different portfolios, on the stock market. So those kind of things. So what's nice about an email list is that it is targeting you have basically categorized your audience. That, okay, the ones that clicked on this lead magnet was specifically for moms, is moms. So here I'm talking to moms. You know what I mean? So that's what's nice about having a email list, because out of my 50,000 followers on Instagram, the 10,000 that have subscribed on my email, I know they are interested to know about budgeting, to know about financial literacy. Yeah. Okay, so the main key points that I want us to know about an email list, again, I hope you're writing your notes down, is these three things. So if it's permission-based, you own all those emails basically, and there is a purpose behind it. So let me explain, what do these three things mean? So permission-based, as a subscriber, as a person who clicks on the pop-up on the shop or whatever it is and put their email, they voluntarily put their email out there for you to contact them. They give you that permission. They want to join your email list. They're signing up. No one's forcing them. They actually did it themselves. You didn't actually go and DM someone and try and force someone to buy your product and try and force someone to subscribe or follow you. They actually subscribed, voluntarily. They want to hear from you. They like the information that you are giving out. They like your product. If you have a clothing line selling, certain clothes, dresses or whatever, and they sell out, and then you let them know, okay guys, I'm so sorry, we sold out, and there was a lot of love for this specific dress. If you want to be notified the next time we restock, then fill in the link below and I will give you first preference to be the first people to hear about it. So they actually want to hear about that. They want to know when you're restocking, and they're putting in the email, they're giving you that permission to contact me directly. Don't just put a post on YouTube or a post on Instagram. Contact me directly, because I might miss that Instagram post. Okay, so that's what the first one is about. Number 2 is you own the asset. So why I say that is you don't own Instagram, you don't own Facebook, you don't own TikTok, Threads, I don't know, whatever the other social media platforms. So the owners of those platforms, if they had to decide to shut the platform down for just a week because it's under construction, they are busy doing something behind the scenes and they don't need anyone online. And maybe you have a launch for your stock or whatever it is that you're launching. I'm launching saving challenge boxes this week, and Instagram will not be working, TikTok will not be working. How on earth am I going to advertise this? How on earth am I going to tell my customers that, hey, I've got this new product for you? That's when an email list comes, because you own it. It's yours. It's you can save your email listings on like a spreadsheet. When you put the link, or if you have Shopify like me, I love Shopify. It's a one-stop shop for everyone. And I also have an affiliate link. If you would like to use my link, I can send it to you. But I love Shopify. It just makes life so much easier, which I'm still going to do a behind the scenes of Shopify, how to upload and list your product. I've done one for Etsy. I just need to edit the video and post it. But yeah, mine is on Shopify. And other people use Lodesk. Other people use MailChimp, GoDaddy. There's so many other plugins that you can use to grow your email list, but they come with different costs that you just need to research on and find the one that will work for you. I know for Shopify, I wrote it down from inside, I wrote it over here. Your first 10,000 emails are free. So as you can see, I've got 9,000 customers that have put their emails on my emailing list. That means when I send a campaign out to say, hey, we've launched this, or this is on sale, or whatever, it's all free to send it out. They only start charging you after you get more than 10,000 emails. And it's also not a lot. I think 100 is like $1 or something like that. So I love Shopify because it's all in one place. But for like MailChimp, I think it's the first 5,000 is free. So for example, with me now, with 9,000, I would be paying now for the extra 4,000 that I have, because they will charge me like per 1,000 emails after that, I think. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you obviously can do your research as well. I just choose Shopify as someone who's working full time on other things as well. I don't have time to use a plugin and plug it into my website for my emailing list. I just need one thing that does everything for me, which is Shopify. So you want to own those assets, you want to own those emails. And if you want to advertise anything, you want to put anything out there, you want to put a blog out there, you want to create a little community, whatever it is, then you know that where you can find your people that actually want to hear from you because they have subscribed to your email list. Okay. And it's a nice way to communicate directly with your audience. Because sometimes when you're posting on Instagram, TikTok and stuff, your videos can get lost. Like for example, you guys who are here right now could be very interested in all my content. Some content might miss you and you're like, oh, when did Norma upload this? You didn't even see it because maybe you were busy. Maybe you were on a road trip going somewhere. Maybe you were at work. But on an email, you're not going to miss it, because if that email is not open, it is for you to open and then you'll see. Okay. And lastly, purpose. So the reason why I'm saying purpose is because, like I said, with putting content out there, just a quick 1 minute video, it could not go to the right people. It could go to other people that maybe they don't really care about savings. They just want to learn how to pay off debt. And maybe this content is literally just for people who want to start saving. So with your emailing list, it's going to go directly to people who subscribed and who are interested in exactly what you're putting out there. You know, some people just following you just because they want to see you. But with your emailing list, you can directly speak to them. They can directly get in contact with you. And that's what I love about our email. Okay. So now, why is an email list essential? Why is it essential? So it's essential because you can directly communicate with your audience. I made an example with social media, which I use a lot. I love social media. It's fun. I use my voice, like I can do a voiceover, or I can do a video like YouTube where I actually explain. But some people could miss, the video because maybe I'm uploading too much this month, and some videos are getting lost in social media. And social media, you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and some videos can get lost. And with the email, it is like a direct communication with the audience that really want to hear from me because they've subscribed to the email list. So that's why it's important, because even if you're going to post on social media what you want to talk about, what you want to put out there, but also sending out your emails to your emailing list will reach the people who actually want to hear from you because they subscribed for that. It builds a community around your brand. So obviously we already have a community with the Cornerstone Creators Club, and that's for just building a brand, building a business, making money, more than just budgeting, but actually learning how to make more money and how to build a business so that we can quit a 9-to-5 job one day and live our dream lives. But also there is another way to get a community through emailing lists. So if maybe you feel like you're not at the point where you can get a subscription, a membership, or anything like that, but you have 20 people or even 100 people who have subscribed to your emailing list, you can start sending them every Sunday a devotion or something motivating every Friday, or whatever it is. You're going to do something that they will know they're looking forward to. Like for me, every Saturday, every weekend, a YouTube video goes up. It's like some sort of a community that we've created on YouTube. So I want to start doing that more often with the Cornerstone Club, knowing that on this day, Norma will upload a video sharing tips about this or showing the behind the scenes of this, or things like that. So you just create that community, and some people really, really love that, especially if they are like a really big fan of yours. So you create that sense of community, and they feel like they got a direct message or an email from you. Also, it creates higher engagement rates than social media, which I'm still going to show you. So social media, you can put your video out there to create your planner, your clothes, your box, my savings box, whatever it is, but people might not click on it and buy it. They might just scroll and see something better, or you never know. But when you send directly to their email inbox, they are interested. Again, they subscribe, they want to hear from you, and they will click on it, buy it. If you tell them, hey, we are running a Black Friday sale, they have been waiting for that, so it's just things like that. And again, you own your emailing list. So unlike social media platforms where you don't own social media, you do own your own page. But if Elon Musk, Twitter. So who's the other one? Mark Zuckerberg had to shut down Meta, which is Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, and you don't have an emailing list, how are you going to get in contact with your clients, with your target markets, with your customers? But if they had already subscribed to your emails, you already have their emails. You can export it from Shopify and have it on a spreadsheet. You already have your database and you can contact them directly to tell them, hey, this is available. We have a special here. This is what's happening, to keep your business going. Okay, and they also would enjoy to hear from you, especially because social media has closed. All right. I just received an email. So finally talking about emails. Let me just send this to the people who bought the course. They're saying they cannot seem to click on the link. Let's try again. Sorry guys, just want to make sure that they're getting all of this. But I'm also going to send them the reply. I don't know if I'm replying to the right people, hey? I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let this one go because okay, sorry guys, sorry. And that one and that one. Okay, I've sent it. Sorry guys. Okay, let's get back into it. So, benefits of an email list for your business. So we've just touched on a few benefits, but these four are the ones that I think are the main ones. So it boosts your sales and conversion. So for example, conversion, if you would put a video out there and it reaches 10,000 views, you're not really going to convert well as an email. So what do I mean by that? So a good conversion, I would say, is at least 10%, well, 50% is good, but 10% is, still good. So if 10,000 people see a video and 10% of them buy your product, so get like 100 orders, I think that's very good. Obviously, 50%, so 5,000 buy your order. 10% is 1,000, sorry. Gosh, if 10% we get 1,000 orders, that's very good. And then if 50% is 5,000, that is also very good. So, I would say a good conversion is 10%. That's a very good conversion. 50% is extremely good. But with social media, what you'll find is you're going to get 10,000 views on this reel or this TikTok video, and you're going to get like 20 orders. So it's still something, but it's not a good conversion because now you've worked so hard creating this video, editing this video, doing a voiceover, making sure the lighting is fine, making sure your makeup is done if you're going to show your face. Whatever it is, you've worked so hard and then you just convert like 0.2%. So you want to be able to convert well. So you're going to use social media, which is fine, which we're still going to get into. We're going to do a webinar on social media. But the email list, we're going to use it as well. Now, that doesn't have to be a video, of course. That could be just a quick, hey, look what's launch, look what's on sale, etc. I know this is what you look for. This is our best sale. product is available, whatever it is, and the click rate is more higher than social media, just because, again, people who have subscribed to your emailing list actually want to hear from you and are actually interested in your products. Okay, people on social media, some of them are actually interested, some of them are just scrolling to see what you're doing, some of them are your stalkers, I don't know. So it's not everyone who's interested in wanting to buy whatever you are selling. Okay, so it also helps nurture your leads into loyal customers. So leads are, earlier we spoke about something called a lead magnet. So it is a magnet you create for your leads. Okay, what are leads? Leads are people who are interested. They could lead to customers. They could lead to a sale. Those are leads. So you need a lead magnet. So now that you've got this lead magnet, someone has clicked on your lead magnets and they have subscribed to your email list, having an email list will then help nurture them into loyal customers. Okay. And then it also provides valuable audience insights. So your valuable audience are the ones that subscribe, are the ones that watch all your videos. So for example, out of my 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I've got a good loyal 4,000 who are always watching my videos. I never always get 10,000 views. Do you know what I mean? So what's nice about an email list is that now you also kind of directly inbox them, So you're giving them insights and you are sending them sweet little messages, like little blogs, some people do that, like, hey, this is how this week went. This is how God changed my life this week. Like giving them little insights, and they like that. It's like, again, a sense of community they enjoy from you if they subscribed to you. Okay, so it also builds brand authority and trust. So they just get to trust you and they get to see that your products are legit and you are a real human. You're not just doing this for just sales, but you actually have a life. So when you start sharing other things other than, hey, you can buy, but actually this is what I'm going through, they start trusting you. Okay. So I wanted to also just show you, not to brag or anything like that. Again, you already know I'm transparent. I show you my dates. I show you everything that I am going through. But I also want to show you how my emails have, like those campaigns that I send out, have brought in sales and have brought in money into my business. Okay, so as you can see over here, in the last 30 days, there's been over 9,000 people, like online sessions, and my conversion rate is 1%, which is not good. So I need to work on this conversion rate. So maybe it's something I'm doing along the lines of maybe the subject line is not making someone open my emails, or maybe some emails are going straight to spam, so I need to learn how to prevent that from some emails. So it's just things like that you have to write down notes. You have to check all these stats, the algorithm. How is this performing? Why is this low this month? What can I do to change? What made me click on another email? So if a brand or a company sent you an email and you clicked on it and you end up buying the product, what made you click on that? So ask yourself those kind of questions and write down notes so that you can use it for your business as well. So that's something I need to do. I need to see what made me click on that video, and that email. Was it the subject? Did it have emojis? What is it? Was it in capitals? Did it have my name out? Like, you know what I mean? Some people use people's names like, hi Norma, we have a amazing discount available. Like, some emails look like that. All my emails going into spam, like it's things I need to check, so that I do not waste this opportunity, because with the sales, the total sales money that came in, it's not bad amount of money. It's good amount of money. Sorry, I need to go back. It's good amount of money, but obviously I could have done more if my conversion rate was good, So it's things like that I need to work on. But I just wanted to show you, being transparent, that, hey, there is money to be made through your email marketing. And I know it's an old school way of doing marketing now. Everybody wants to just jump onto social media and the sponsored ads and, those kind of things. But emails are still, the way to also bring you money. It's still another form of marketing. And it's not going anywhere. So if you master this, you will be very good. Like, you will know what you're doing. Some people have mastered email marketing. Some people have mastered Pinterest, social media. You need to master kind of all of them. And then you know that on a Sunday I send emails. This will bring in this much sales because my email conversion is this percent. On a Tuesday, I'm doing Tuesday tips, which will bring in this much sales, or it might not bring in sales, but it will bring subscribers to my emails, and I know my emails convert well. So I will send emails on a Sunday and make this much sales. So you just find a way that it's going to work for your business. And then it could bring you your income, whatever it is. So my income target is 50,000 a month. As you can see, in the last 30 days, I did make that, but I don't want it to go down. So I would like it to increase. So what do I need to do? So you just have to, ask yourself, what is it that you are doing wrong? What is it that you are doing right? And let me do more of that. What am I doing wrong? Let me stop doing that. You just have to find out after looking at your stats. So these stats over here, that's why I love Shopify. And I just snipped the top part of this. There's also the bottom part that shows you as well how many people came from this video, that came from TikTok, and that came from YouTube, at which minute. So there's something I said at that minute on my YouTube video that made people click on my shop. So I need to say that more often. So it's just things like that that you have to be aware of and educate yourself on that. Okay. So now let's talk about a lead magnet. I know you've heard it before. I mentioned it a few times today. What is it? What is that? So a definition of a lead magnet is a free resource that you offer to your audience in exchange for the email. So now you're not going to say, hey guys, I want your emails, so here's something free, but first give me your email. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to create automations. You're going to create pop-ups. I know you've seen pop-ups when you go to people's websites and a pop-up just comes up where you can fill in their stuff. I made an example earlier where someone will say, oh, I'm so sorry, we have sold out of this product, but if you want to be notified on our next restock, then fill in your details below, and then I can get your email like that, because now I know that you actually want to know when the restock will happen. And also I have that peace of mind that when the restock happens, I'm actually going to make some sales, so it's a win-win. You're going to be notified when the product that you really want is available, but also I'm going to make some sales and I just know who to talk to. But we're going to talk about more lead magnets on the next slide. So a purpose for a lead magnet is to attract potential customers, like your customers that want whatever you have to offer. It also adds value and incentivizes them to join your list. So they're not just joining your list, but they're also getting something out of it. I made an example again with being the first to know about a restock. So I'm going to show you a few lead magnets as well here. So one of the lead magnets I use a lot is ebooks and guides, so PDF, that you can use as free to get. Like at the beginning of Norman's Diary, the lead magnets I used to use was my PDF cash envelopes. So I used to, when I started Norman's Diary, the 10 Rand challenge is the one that actually blew up. And a lot of people like wanted to get into, that. So I said to them, okay, no problem. You can subscribe below, and then I will let you know when I have the shop up and running for me to sell the products that I have. And for them to subscribe below, you get a free envelope. It wasn't a 10 Rand envelope, it was just an envelope. I don't know if you remember the blue one. And then also I did free ebooks, like budgeting books, but like really small, but something that people could use for now while I restock the actual budget planners. While I am printing the actual budget planners, they have like a worksheet they are using to do their budgeting. So I used this one a lot, and it matches with the content that I'm doing, because the content that I'm doing is really educational. You need to write things down and calculate and, self-reflect and create goals and things like that. And talking about that, after this, I'm going to also send you guys a nice PDF, which is a planner as well that I designed for you guys. Number 2 is checklists or cheat sheets. So if you do content on, like for example, with me, with my budgeting content, I do also have a grocery shopping checklist. And I also have a meal planning PDF that you can use. See, that is some sort of a lead magnet when I say, hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my meal planning and my budgeting for my week with my family. This is how we do it. If you want this, it is free. I'll link it below. Now when you go and click on it, it has to be sent to your email for you to download. So for it to be sent to your email for you to download, I will need your email. You see what happened? I didn't just ask for your email. You naturally put your email there because you wanted the worksheet that I'm using, the meal planner that I'm using, because you want to use it yourself. And I'm going to get an email, and then I'll let you know when I have a launch or a restock or a Black Friday or whatever it is. Okay, some cheat sheets. People use that for if they have maybe content on how to organize your house, or how to create food for a 6-month-old baby who's going into solids. And then the third type of lead magnet that people use are free templates and resources. For example, I have a spreadsheet, a budget spreadsheet. I could create a very small template, a budget template, and you can use that as well. This one, you can use that as well to do your own budgeting. It won't be as big as the ultimate budget spreadsheet that we sell, but it would be something. Maybe you don't have the finances to buy the budget spreadsheets, but to get that small one will be nice as well, while you save money to buy the big one. So what I have done is I've got your email address now. You have got something from me. And as you start paying off debts and saving money, I am going to remind you that, hey, you can get a better budget spreadsheet, because remember your lead, so your email came from this template. So I know that this is what you want. It's just that you couldn't afford it right now. So now I know how to cater my emails for specific leads, because that's what's nice about Shopify. It will tell you that these subscribers, these emails came from this campaign. They came from this video. So if you came from a video about debt, I know what to say to you. I know what emails to send out to you, because that's what you were interested in. That's what you subscribed for. That's why it's important to know how to read your stats, the algorithm, and be in tune with that, so that when you put content out there, it's content that clients, customers want to see, and they're not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste their time, and then they end up subscribing. But actually, you're putting videos or emails out there that they are interested in. So some people, I know some YouTubers who have videos and they followers, their subscribers don't watch the full video. They watch like 5 minutes in, and then they scroll to the next one and they find another one, because maybe this is not what they subscribed for. Maybe they don't like the rambling at the beginning. Hey, welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you like. They haven't even watched anything, and you're really telling them this whole thing. Some of them have like a whole intro video, like it's some TV show. That's already like long, 30 seconds long intro. That's, you're gonna lose some people doing that. Unless you know that your customers, your clients, your subscribers, your followers want that type of stuff. You have to know what your people are looking for and give them that. Number 4 is another form of a lead magnet, is to do a quiz or an assessment. So I'm going to give another example. I did a Microsoft form for people who would like financial planning, and I got flooded with emails, like a lot of emails. So now they're going to get free financial planning from me, but I also got their email. So they're going to benefit. That's what they want. They want Norma to help them with their budget, with their planning, retirement planning, investments planning, with their life policies and things like that. But also, if they get a retirement with me, because now I'm a financial advisor, Liberty pays me. I get a commission. I'm commission based with Liberty, so Liberty will pay me for that. So it's like a win-win, and it has helped so much to create that, quiz or assessment, if you will call it, where I ask people questions, just basic questions, what they want to get from this, how much they earn, are they homeowners, do they have children, what is their email? Here is a worksheet, fill this form on. I give them my one-on-one, I guide them properly, I do a whole planning for them. And if they are like, okay, Norma, please could you also secure this for me, maybe an income protection or retrenchment protection, or a retirement fund, or an investment, or whatever it is. Now I'm going to make a commission from Liberty because I have signed up a client. So it's a win-win. Okay. And then lastly, I don't know why I wrote 6 days, should be fine. Another form of a lead magnet is through exclusive discounts or access to a community. So on my Instagram, I have something called the Early Birds, which I don't really use it anymore just because of the Cornerstone Club. But the Cornerstone Club is my priority right now, where I give you discounts and things like that. So you can use that without having a community. You can say, to get 10% off your first order, I think Superbalist does this, like spend 1,000 Rand and get like 300 Rand off your order, or 400 Rand, I can't remember. But you have to put in your email, and then they let you know on every single special that is happening on that app. So you see, that's a good way to get someone to buy. Already they're buying because it's on a discount, it's on sale. But also you're going to notify them every time now there is a discount, there is a sale, there's a new launch, there is new product coming in, there is a limited stock, limited range, things like that. So these are the types of lead magnets you can use. I think there's different other ones as well you can have a look at. But these are the top 5 ones that really do well. They do convert. Oops. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so creating your first lead magnet. So how to do that, what to think of when you're creating your first lead magnet. Now, obviously, it's going to depend on your niche, but the main points that I want you to focus on, again, I hope you're writing this down. I want you to identify your audience key pain points. What problem is your audience struggling with? When you know that, your lead magnet has to focus on the solution. Whatever your audience is struggling with, whatever the key pain point your audience is dealing with right now, your lead magnet is focused on providing solution to that problem. So when I started, my key pain point was I have no idea how to pay off my debt, and I want to know how to pay off my debt. So if I had to create a lead magnet about that, it will be about me showing you how to pay off debt, how to look at your debt statement that you have on your app or you print out or whatever it is. What am I looking at when I see this? How much is actually going into interest? How can I calculate this? Obviously, I've created a spreadsheet to make it easy for you to calculate that. But this is just an example of, I know how painful that was. So I know that that's what's painful to my audience. And this is the solution to that. This will bring the peace and joy from this pain. Okay, so ask yourself, what is a key pain point? Is your audience struggling to lose weight? And you know exactly what they need to do. You know what type of meals are causing that problem. So you're then going to create a freebie that will give them a green list of food to focus on 5 days a week to see a change in 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm just making an example. Okay, number 2, offer a quick win solution related to your product or service. So just as I said before, now you've highlighted the key pain points. So for example, if I say to you, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you just want to know how to make more money? You want to be able to quit that 9-to-5 job and make your own salary, be your own boss. See, I've highlighted some of your key pain points. If I had to say, are you tired of working in a toxic workplace? So I'm talking to someone right now. I can tell you that. So I've highlighted a key pain point. And then after that, I'm going to offer a quick win solution. I've created this community that we are focusing on building a brand. We are focusing on being our own bosses. We are focusing on how to build a solid brand, not to sell and distribute other people's products, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with selling Herbalife and, other side hustles. It will bring you money. I can tell you that, Avon and stuff, but it's also much better when you create your own brand. So you can do that to bring you money, and that money will feed into your business. So I'll then will highlight that. That's a quick win solution. And this is the service or the product that I offer that will help you remove that pain that you currently are going through. It might not be now, but you're walking in a path towards removing that pain of, waking up in the morning and rushing to work and doing this and doing that, when maybe you just want a nice morning routine, but you can't do that because you have to go to work. So how can I, when I turn 35, let's say I'm 30, when I turn 35, I am now at the point where I am living the life that I dream of. Okay, this is what I need to do every single day. Take this step every single day, and there is no way that will not work. If I had to tell you every single day, post a reel advertising your content, you're going to improve on your editing skills. You're going to improve on your confidence of posting on social media. You're going to attract customers, attract your leads You're going to create lead magnets. Now you familiarize yourself with Canva and all of these platforms to create lead magnets, to create products that are going to, provide solutions to whatever problems your current clients are going to. I promise you, in 5 years, it will be an income that a proper brand and income that will be coming into your household from that business. And then lastly, I want you to just keep it simple and valuable and actionable. You don't want your lead magnet to be hectic and just be too much. Just make it simple. Like if it's the pain points are you struggling to save money? That's a pain point. Well, let me show you a saving challenge that's going to help you save 10,000 Rand this year. See, that's a quick win solution. And then here is a free savings tracker that you can use. It's simple tracker, it is actionable, and it will add value to your customers, but also you'll get an email from them because they have to download savings tracker. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so now setting up your opt-in form. I'm sure you've seen these, a landing page. So where do you place these forms? You place it on your homepage. So sometimes when you click on someone's website, something just pops up and says, subscribe and put your email and stuff over there. They do that a lot on clothing brand websites. Blog posts as well. If you have a blog and your blog is about being a single mom, or your blog is about, how to heal your gut, whatever it is, and you want to share more stuff, or if you can put something like, are you new here and you want to get more of this content, then subscribe here. And then you get their emails, and then every single time you upload a new blog post, you just email your clients directly without trying to advertise yourself on Pinterest and TikTok and Facebook for people to read your blog. You're still going to use those platforms, but the main one will be your email because they subscribe for that. Okay, so pop-ups and slide-ins, that's the same thing as I mentioned on your homepage and also your landing page. So same thing, as soon as someone clicks on your website, something should tell them to subscribe. And this is how it looks. I'm sure you've seen it, or it says contact us or subscribe or whatever it is. And you just put your name, email, and what is your problem. My contact us one is mainly for inquiries. If you want to ask me something, if you have an issue with something, you should see my emails, guys. They are flooded with people asking just questions, hi Norma, when are you going to restock this 52? Are you ever going to bring this back? Are you going to do this? And then I just get emails from those questions, and it creates a very big emailing list. Some people, it's literally because maybe I mentioned that I'm going to be restocking and they want to be notified first. Okay, so now these are tips for your email list to be successful. So offer consistent value. So just really be valuable, be consistent. Use clear, engaging call to actions. So for example, don't just put an email out there and they don't have a way to click on what you are talking about and what you are selling. Have the option over there, but also be on top of it, because today, for example, some people couldn't actually click on the webinar. So I was able to respond and send them the link, but don't just send and forget about the emails. Actually be on top of it. Leverage social media as well to promote your lead magnet. So I could go to my stories and say, hey guys, I am offering a freebie, a free meal planning worksheet, or I'm offering a 10% discount, or we've got a Black Friday sale. And to get the code, you have to click on this link, and then this link will get you to put your email. So you leverage social media for things like that, and then you'll get your emailing list to grow as well. Okay, and that is it. Just in time, 6:30. So the reason why I put this quote over here, it's because I want you to remember that we all start somewhere. So this quote says, you don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. A lot of us put pressure on ourselves to just be great, and then you compare yourself with Norma, who has been doing this for 4 years, and this is your first month, and then you feel like you're a failure, and then you stop. But let me tell you, Norma at her first month was not doing good as well, but she kept going. So you have to start, be consistent, and you will be great. There's no other way. There's no other way. Like, for us to get to this age right now, we started at literally 1 year old. There's no 1 year old right now that just shoot it up to being 30. Everything is a season, and there's a stage for everything. You have to go through the stage of like beginner, learning, research, connecting with the right people. Stop being around the wrong people. Connect yourself with the right people that you aspire to be like, and the great people that you want to be like. Connect with them. Surround yourself with them. This is why I love YouTube, because you get an opportunity to actually subscribe to your great people, to the people who you aspire to be like. I do that, and I watch them daily, and I focus on what they're doing daily, and it pushes me to work on myself daily. Because let me tell you now, the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, did not just own Amazon. He started from scratch. He started from nothing. He only got really great and good at it and made a lot of money because he kept going. So I want you guys to please keep going. And that is it from me. Thank you so much for joining for this webinar. It is being recorded, so I will also send you a link probably by Monday. I've just got a lot of editing and video recording to do this weekend as well, but I will send out the pre-recorded video for you guys to rewatch as well. Let me see on the chat. Are there any questions? Okay, no question. No questions. Stop sharing. All right, guys, I think that is it from me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the next webinar, but also I will see you on YouTube. Bye.